What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, you know, it's 2020. Hand sanitizer after I fill up the bike with some more go-go juice. And today we are headed off to the Paint Mines. Didn't know this place even existed until a subscriber, somebody left a comment on one of my videos, said, hey Monkey Butt, go check out the Paint Mines. And that was Anthony MCH. That was probably like 2 months ago. Sorry for taking so long to go check out your destination. Hopefully we'll get some good drone footage. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys when we get there. So if you haven't guessed it already, this is another subscriber destination video. And what that is you leave a comment in this video, leave a comment down below, and just pick a destination within 200 miles of Colorado Springs, which is here where I live. I will go to your destination, vlog, take pictures, you know, we'll make a video out of it, just like this one. So leave a destination. Google Maps works really well. And you know, even if you go over 200 miles, I might consider it. My range has been increased after that California trip. 200 miles is it's not a whole lot anymore. But I do need to keep it down to 1 day. It's the only criteria. It needs to be like a day trip. Oh, so something that sucks is I just realized I forgot to bring my face covering stuff. Oh, I think I could probably stop at a Walmart or something on the way and get some new face coverings. I don't really want to go back home. What's up?
Oh, the entrance is right here.
The entrance is right? Oh, through here? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm blocking you.
The entrance is here.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you would have walked all the way down there, you would have had to come all the way back.
Chase after this lady. Help. She's going fast, man. Excuse me. Do you know where I could find face masks, face coverings?
Right now they are here. I can say.
Cool, thank you. Oh man, I don't know about these. It's like kidnaps. Alright, fine. I'll use one of these. Blessed. It's not really the assortment I was looking for. Did I get face masks or did I get pantyhose? Adult reusable face masks. Okay. Alright.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
Alright, where we go? Customize your face mask. Euro 2 still rolling. We'll review that when we get back, see if anything cool is on there. Oh man, you got a flat. Guess he knows. It's making a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear it on the GoPro, but it's making a lot of rackets. Like, there's no way you could not know. But he's just cool with it. He's like, yeah, I know, I'm good. This highway over here is like 55 miles per hour. His tire is completely flat. I don't know how far he thinks he's gonna get. Wow, look at that house. It's not quite purple, but it's pretty darn close. It's got like a little bit of bluish going on there. It's mostly purple. I wonder what the neighbors think about that. It's pretty funny. This is a long time ago, before the United States changed their national speed limit from 55 to 75. Now I don't remember what year it was, but it was years ago, but this was before that. And so I'm in Virginia. Let me tell you what, man. Leave a comment down below if you've ever experienced the attitude from a Virginia state trooper. These guys, you know, wow. So let me just tell you the story. I can't stand it. One of my pet peeves is when people are afraid to pass a police officer on the highway, whether it's a city police officer or state trooper. If that officer is going like 5 under the speed limit, nobody will pass him. You know, most people won't pass him. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? I mean, if he's choosing to drive, the officer is choosing to drive 5 under the speed limit, I mean, that's his choice. You shouldn't feel like you can't pass the police officer because he's a police officer. I mean, if he's going under the speed limit, there's nothing wrong with passing him, right? And so I'm like, when I get into a crowd like that, and you always know right away, I'm gonna go ahead and move over and let this guy go, because I'm a 5 over guy. Lucky dog. I don't like following dump trucks or whatever that is. It just never seems to be a good idea when you're on a motorcycle following pickup trucks, so I'm gonna speed up just to get around this guy. I don't want to get hit with a rock or whatever. So back to my dilemma, right? And it's always painfully obvious when there's a cop going around the speed limit or less, because everybody's behaving. Like suddenly everybody's got goddamn halos above their head and they're all doing the speed limit, right? And when you see this on a 3 or 4 lane highway, you know, you just know. And you know, so when I see it, I'm like, okay, whatever. If we're doing under the speed limit, I'm like, I got no patience for that. Like, this is stupid. And I'll creep my way up, and I will be the first one to pass that state trooper, that police officer, as long as I can do it while doing the speed limit. I don't know. Everybody's like slowing down. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah. That's a pet peeve of mine, driving. And it doesn't matter if I'm on my bike or in a car. I mean, I'm doing the speed limit. There's nothing wrong with that. So why should I hesitate? So anyway, I'm in Virginia, and that's the situation. I got cruise control locked on 55 according to my car. Indicated, right? Which we all know is less than actual, right? It's usually 2 to 3 miles per hour less. Like, you can always tell when you pass by one of those radar poles sitting on the side and they're telling you how fast you're going. Every single time. My indicated speed is 2 to 3 miles per hour higher than what this radar is telling me I'm doing. And I've experienced this across a multitude of vehicles. Now, the motorcycles, sometimes they don't pick you up. I guess I'm too small. But so especially if I'm doing the speed limit, I just don't hesitate. It's like, why should you? What's going on here? Why are you guys slowing down? Speed limit drop. So I'm in Virginia, and there's a state trooper in the left lane, and traffic is piling up, and I'm locked in at 55 cruise control, and I'm just, you know, over the miles, inching closer to this state trooper, and you know, of course nobody's gonna pass this dude. And eventually it took, you know, mileage, let's just say mileage. I think I was 16, maybe 17 years old, so I hadn't even been driving that long. And I was like, what's the big deal? My speedometer says 55. That's the limit. I'm doing it. And anyway, mileage happens. I pass the cop. As soon as my rear bumper clears his front bumper, boom, he moves over into the slow lane behind me. Lights come on. I pull over. He comes up to the window. He's just, oh my gosh, he just is just like red. There's like fire coming out of his ears. He's like foaming at the mouth, like, how dare you, the disrespect. There's no disrespect. What are you talking about? And, you know, long story short, after he tried his best to make me feel small like an ant and insignificant and how dare I and all this other baloney, he didn't give me a ticket, because I mean, what was he gonna do? I mean, he could have lied and he could have wrote me up for like 5 over or something like that, and it would have all been a lie. But I've been to court, I won't say how many times, for speeding in my youth, and what I've learned is, as long as the officers follow the rules, and basically what happens is the judge will be like, did you do this, did you do that, did you do that? And the officer goes, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. It doesn't even matter what you say. It does not matter what you say. And that's that. So he could have lied and wrote a ticket, but he didn't. So I guess he has some integrity. Anyway, he's probably retired now because he was old back then, and that was like 20 some years ago. That was more than 20 some years ago. Holy crap, I'm old. That was like 30 years ago. Jesus. But I will never forget it. It's funny, like, what memories kind of stick with you. Oh. I mean, I could. How far do I gotta go? Man. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in a more appropriate vehicle.